Hey all, welcome to Talos Principle. Heard pretty good things about this one. Obviously this isn't the game that I was hinting at the end of Puzzle Agent 2, but realized that I'd thought about doing this game a while ago, and I never really ended up getting to that. Heard that it's kind of a more philosophical, questions about AI type game for puzzles, so sounded like something that'd be just up my alley. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what this is like. Really like the menu UI there. Oh, it's probably voicing in there. Maybe? I'll shut up if I hear it. Alright, so... Ooh, are we an AI? Guess I'll find out pretty soon. Yep, okay, cool. Right off the bat, maybe...
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Anyway, as I was saying, right off the bat, I'm getting kind of a Myst vibe. But that might just be because of the first-person view, and maybe a little bit about the, well, kind of sort of the architecture. This seems more like a Greek thing. That wasn't really what Myst's style was about starting off. Anyway, I do remember from what I've heard that the whole interplay between religion, creation of intelligence and AI is also just a general theme beyond just philosophical meditation on the nature of AI, which obviously that voiceover gave us an idea of right off the bat, with the booming voice claiming to be Elohim, which on that up on Christianity, I believe that's one of the names of God. So, let's go ahead and head through this glowing purple field. Also, I'll try and make it to that whenever I see one of those HUD overlays. I'll line it up so that it's actually visible. Is this a camera? Check jammer. Oh, you set it down by click. Oh, right. Didn't even notice the tutorial thing there. Okay. Something dangerous? Doesn't seem to be attacking me, but it looks dangerous. Swirling red lights are usually a bad sign. Another jammer here. This damn sentry robots. Yes, it does. Okay. Some kind of systems check overall, it seems like. That looks... Ah, okay, I see. Can you jump in this game? Okay, cool.
across this land I have created trials for you to overcome, and within each I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
Okay. So, is it definitely theming of here, just obvious right off the bat, of AI training as an allegory for service to a greater need, which is pretty common in AI type stuff. It's still feeling like I'm only giving kind of a shallow impression of it. I'm going to give it a little bit more time and thought before I get too much into that. QR code. Kind of a slightly blurred out QR code, that's odd. I wonder if I'd actually be able to do something up with that. Anyway. Yeah, it feels like I'm giving kind of a shallow interpretation right now, so... Gonna let myself think on things a little bit more before I try to dig into it and get more than just 2 voiceovers. Trauma knows. Go that way, go through that purple field over there. Oh, I see. Well, let's see what the Z-piece area is. What were the child limitations that were removed by that voiceover? There's the titular switch. Doesn't seem like I've had any new functionality or the like enabled. Oh. Literally collecting a Z-piece. Okay. Oddly artificial and otherwise fairly naturalistic architecture. I mean, not really in the sense of like that sentry drone, but like it doesn't really seem to fit in. I wonder if that's a sign that this is some sort of virtual environment. I probably shut off the gun. Yep. Okay, so now I can reuse the jammer to stop that sentry drone. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, that lets me know what those do.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name.
Huh.
Each brings you closer to eternity.
Okay, so those are the sigils. Oh, sigil normally means like a written symbol. Outnumbered. So because these puzzles are kind of more direct type stuff, probably not going to be able to... Oh. That's a good illustration of what exactly that's for. So the jammer will work on that field. On the gun there. Or on the drone, if I can get a good angle for the drone. wander around a bit first, just to see if there's anything else I'm missing here. Does not seem like it. What happens if you try and leave the jammer, just to test? Ah, it's like Portal. Okay. Well, sort of. It's not destroyed, but close enough. Anyway. There's the LP sigil that I need to pick up. Also, on the topic of that voiceover... Can I get this through the gate? No. Anyway, I wonder if there will be a final assembly puzzle that will involve putting together everything you've collected. Do I have to sneak past this thing? Alright, let's try doing it this way instead, because I don't trust my ability to get past there quick enough. I think you can sprint, yep, but still, I don't feel yet like this is an action puzzle game. Oh, but that gun's range reaches all the way through to there. I guess you can't jam both of these at once, but let's try it. Oh, nope, I know. Okay, there we go. Now safely on the other side of the field, so we can shut off the gun and just stroll.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Is this gate not going to open like the other one? Oh, okay. Anyway, I think I cut myself off in saying this before, but because this is a more direct puzzle game, the talk through the solution thing that I did for Puzzle Agent, I'm probably not going to be able to do that as much in this, but I'll try and illustrate my thought process as much as possible when I'm going through these, as I did with that last one. Okay, so the drone isn't actually going this far. I missed the name. Striding the beaten path. Okay. Alright, so I guess maybe there is a little bit of action puzzle this here. Alright, so... trap that drone in that area with this jammer easily enough. So I'll wait for this one to pass. Change that. Go in. There. Alright, that one we're safe from. Oh, and that's it. Alright.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. Looks like it was physically painted. Is that the way we came? Or, oh, there's more sigils there. Nope, that was the way we came. Okay. I probably shouldn't walk through the reflecting ripples. Now, that is a nice water effect, though. It's just really nice ripples. Oh, the maintenance of them. The way that they keep going. That's a really nice level of detail there. You always have to appreciate good water physics because they're so hard to get right. Anyway, looks like we're going to be getting a T block now.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Yeah, well, we're going to. Okay, I see what the trick is here. I think. Oh, interesting. An in puzzle for a wall. Do this? Nope. Oh. Wait, I get it. Wait, no I don't. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't think you'd be able to do that. Huh, it's not because, well, maybe it was. Anyway. Oh, right. So are these bonus puzzles that aren't related to the plot? Is that why this one is golden instead of green? Well, it's a set of 3. That kind of suggests to me that that is what the different color indicates. Also, I noticed that this one's specifically associated with jammers. Is that wrong? Was this not the way we came into this place? Huh. No, it was. There's the jammed gun. Okay, so what was it those 3 actually unlocked? Oh, there's a place here. Only the 2 of us. Huh. I just bet that again I'm not going to be able to pick it up through the field. Yep. Probably a safety needs to keep you from being able to lock yourself in an unwinnable situation. But... climbing thing? Nope. Does it bounce when I run into it? Yes, it does. Cool. Okay. Oh, didn't know it was a side area. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is go inside here, jam this, so we can pick up this one. Bring this in here, jam this, grab this one, and jam the gun.
You are most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Okay, interesting to note that the fields also block the jammers. Something to remember in the future. A. Anything else open up now? Not seeing anything. It's a nice looking sky. Doesn't seem to be a sky box, so I'm not seeing any movement. Oh, is this interactable? Oh, it is. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, and this one tells you how to do it because it's a tutorial. Nice. Well, one thing situational blindness sometimes gives you is more progress than you would get otherwise. Oh, thank you. It's a good 47. That's interesting. I don't recall the myth of the Garden of the Hesperides specifically. I don't think it had anything to do with mechanical works. That might have been introduced. But yeah, it was one of a few golden apples in Greek mythology. There's also Eris's Apple of Discord. This particular one, like I said here, was what granted immortality. I think... I'm trying to remember. I don't recall if it was what actually granted the Greek gods their immortality, or if that was just an innate quality. It was gifts for heroes that they granted others. I'll have to look that up later and maybe throw that in the description. Interesting, though. I'll also have to review the myth in general to see if it did play into some kind of mechanical thing. Oh, down here. Noematics. I've never heard that term before. Is this a code? Something else for me to check into later. Neat. Oh, this is nice, because one of the common issues with chatbots, and the reason why sometimes they don't seem as realistic as they could, is because most chatbots are configured to not actually have any sense of memory. They're purely based on what the last input that you provided is. Sometimes they'll have some context going back maybe a single line, but back reference is a really difficult part just for language processing in general, and especially for any kind of interactive system. You might notice that with assistant programs like Siri or Cortana, where they will understand, they'll go down a single path when you have a command that does require more input, but you can't, for example, ask Siri, what did I ask you to do 3 commands ago, because there's no reason to store that. And that's really one of the key barriers right now between normal conversation and natural language processing. Oh, and there we go. Okay, so this is more of a command system than an actual AI. Interesting. Okay, so this is basically just an interactive assistant. Huh. Yeah, it's interesting because that isn't basic subject-verb-object syntax. So I wonder if there's some kind of misleadingness going on here. Okay, yep, I remembered that correctly. Nice. So that would be about 0.00. Alright, so this was 5 terabytes, for example. That would be 1/1000, so 0.201. 5 gigabytes would be so this would be about 0.000005 as a fraction, so 0.0005%. Nice. Both are true. Interestingly enough, the more modern a data formats, for various reasons, the lower its overall lifespan. For one, most resources as you continue are going to be made out of things that are easier to manipulate, but naturally are also easier to degrade over time, going from stone to papyrus to paper. And then there's natural issues with modern data storage techniques and systems. Not just the physical substrate itself, how long it's going to last, but incompatibility with systems as you continue on will naturally cause older data to no longer be accessible, as the systems that were able to access them no longer exist and aren't able to be constructed or repaired because the parts or the experts that know how to maintain them or build them or fix them just aren't around anymore. It's an interesting consideration when you're talking about the future of archaeology and data storage from this point onward, and really the need for a solid archival system in general that can overcome those issues with multiply redundant storage, regular maintenance and upkeep, and that sort of thing. Okay, so there's not really anything else to do right now here. I'm going to keep in mind for the future, though. Because I'm sure we'll have more of these terminals around, and they'll be more relevant as we go forward. I think I'm going to review those emails offline as well, just to see if there's any kind of puzzle or decoding or whatnot I can dig out of those. Anyway, this seems like a good place to end the first episode, so we will stop things here, and we will pick things up later, since it's going to be the same recording session on my end, so we won't have more of the email information, but next recording session, we'll see what I have for those. So until next time, everyone, bye!